Hello friends, hope you are doing good. So today we are going to start with the exercise of quadratic equation. We learned some basic concepts like solution set, what is a quadratic equation, roots of a quadratic equation and zero product rule. So today we are going to solve few questions with middle term split method. Let me write it for you first. We are going to use this middle term split. So the exercise that we are going to start is 5a, as you can see here, and the first question is find which of the following are the solutions of the equation 6x square minus x minus 2 equals to 0. So there are two ways to solve this question. First method, we will use both of them so that you can choose anyone that you like. So in the first method, what we will do, we have three options basically. First option is 1 by 2, second option is minus 1 by 2, and third option is 2 by 3. So since we are talking about root of the equation, and in the last class we already learned that we can check if a certain number is a root of an equation by putting that number in the equation in place of x or whatever is the unknown term. So we have three options here. We can check one by one which term is giving us the left hand side and right hand side as equal. So we will start with the first one, that is 1 by 2. So it will be 6. Now instead of x square I need to put 1 by 2. So I will write 1 by 2 square minus again 1 by 2. I am putting everything inside the bracket so that you will not become confused. It's a good practice. Otherwise it may be possible you can make mistakes while writing the symbols plus and minus. That makes a big difference. So now it will be 6 into 1 upon 4, because 1 by 2 square is 1 by 4, minus 1 by 2 minus 2 equals to 0. Now if I simplify this, so it's divisible by 2, so 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4. So it will be 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2 minus 2 equals to 0. We will take LCM, it will be directly 3 minus 1 minus 2 equals to 0. Let me go down, so it will be 3 minus 1 is 2. So it will be 2 by 2 minus 2. Now this is what? 1. 1 minus 2 is definitely not equal to 0. So right hand side is not equal to left hand side. So it's safe to say that 1 by 2 is not the root of the equation. Now I will go for the second option, that is minus 1 by 2. Let's check that. Minus 1 by 2. So 6 into minus 1 by 2 square minus, again I am taking a bracket here so that I will not make any mistake while solving it. So it will be 6 into 1 by 4, minus into minus is plus, and here also it will become plus. Plus 1 by 2 minus 2 equals to 0. Again the same thing, 3 by 2. So it will be 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2 minus 2 is equals to 0. LCM, and it will be 3 plus 1 minus 2. Now as you can clearly see, 3 plus 1 is 4. So 4 by 2. So it will be 4 by 2 minus 2 equals to 0. 2 2s are 4. So 2 minus 2 0. From here I can safely say left hand side is equal to right hand side. That means minus 1 by 2 is definitely one of the root. Now we will check the last option as well, that is 2 by 3. So let's solve it for 2 by 3 as well. I will write the equation one more time over here. Oh, Yeah. So equation was 6x square minus x minus 2 equals to 0. And we are checking for x equals to 2 by 3 if it is a root or not. So we will put the values. So it will be 6 into 2 by 3 square minus 2 by 3. We can put the bracket minus 2 equals to 0. It will be 6 into 4 by 9 minus 2 by 3 minus 2 equals to 0. 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9. And 2 into 4 is 8 upon 3 minus 2 upon 3 minus 2 is equal to 0. We will take the LCM here. So basically it will be 8 minus 2 equals to 0. 8 minus 2 is 6 by 3 minus 2 equals to 0. 3 2s are 6. So 2 minus 2 is 0. Definitely left hand side is equal to right hand side. So that means 2 by 3 is also the root of the equation. So in the question it was asking which option is not the root. So 1 by 2. The answer for this will be 1 by 2 is not the root of this equation. Now this is one method of solving, that is, you can also see it's too long. We have to check for 3 options. You have to be very good in speed. So we can find other method as well, where you can simply solve this equation, find out the roots, and you can say which one is root or which one is not root. And for that we are going to use this middle term split method. So let's solve this by using middle term split method. I will write the equation one more time over here. 6x square minus x minus 2. Now middle term split method means whatever is the coefficient of the middle term, we need to find that number. And how we can find that number? We are going to split the coefficient of middle term into 2 parts. The 2 parts we will get from the constant of the equation and from the coefficient of the square term. So here we have 6 and 2. So if we multiply 6 and 2, we will get number 12. Now we need to split number 12 such that I will get 1, because 1 is the middle term here. So we can make the factors of number 12. You can write the factors like, simple factors. 4 3s are 12, 6 2s are 12. Okay. So now we have 4 3 and 6 2. We have these two pairs. So you have to think by adding or subtracting which pair we will get this coefficient. Coefficient is 1. So if we add 6 and 2, we will get 8, or if we will subtract 6 and 2, we will get 4. So none of the number is the coefficient of the middle term. So this pair won't work. Now we will check for this pair. If we add 4 and 3, then we will get 7. If we subtract 4 and 3, we will get 1. So this pair will work for us here in the middle term split method. Remember, you have to first multiply the constant term and the coefficient of x square. Whatever number you will get, you have to split the number. Means you can add, you need to find the factor of this number, and then you need to add those factors, or you need to subtract those factors, so that you will get the coefficient of the middle term. So basically we are splitting the middle term here. Instead of directly writing 1x, we are writing it in a different way. Let me show you. 6x square minus, now if we subtract 4 and 3, so I will write 4 minus 3 inside a bracket, and obviously we will not change the equation, so x will come here, minus 2 equals to 0. Sorry, I forgot to put it here. Now it will be 6x square minus 4x 2x minus minus plus, so it will be plus 3x minus 2 equals to 0. So what we did here, the middle term was earlier 1, splitted it into two parts, still it is 1. Minus 4x plus 3x is 1x only. But now we can get the factor. So we will now take the common from these first two terms. So 6x square and 4x. If I start to take common, it will be 2x. So it will be 3x square minus 2. Oh, I'm sorry. It will be 3x minus 2 because I opted 2x out. So basically we are dividing it. Now from here 3x minus 2, nothing seems common, but 1 is common here. So we can take out 1 from here. It will be 3x minus 2 equals to 0. So now we will take 3x minus 2 common from these two terms, and this will come here inside the bracket. 2x plus 1 equals to 0. Now we will use the zero product rule over here. As we learned in the last class, either this term is 0 or that term is 0. So I can say 3x minus 2 is 0 or 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. So if 3x minus 2 is equal to 0, that means 3x is equal to 2, x is equal to 2 by 3. This is one of the factor. Or if 2x plus 1 is equal to 0, that means 2x is equal to minus 1, x is equal to minus 1 by 2. So this is the second factor. So from this we get that we have two factors, and that is not 1 by 2. So that is the answer of your question. We solved this in a detailed manner so that you can understand how to solve this problem. You have two ways. Now we will move on to the question number 2. Okay, now the second question is saying determine whether x equals to minus 1 by 3 and x equals to 2 by 3 are the solutions of the equation 9x square minus 3x minus 2. So again we have these two options given. X is equal to minus 1 upon 3 and x is equal to 2 by 3. So again you have two ways. First is to put the values of x in this equation and check whether left hand side is equal to right hand side, or the second method is to solve the equation. So I will solve the equation here for you. So again we will use the middle term split method. That means we have to split this middle term so that we will split it into two parts so that the multiplication of these two parts will be equal to the multiplication of the coefficient of x square and the constant term. So here if we multiply 9 and 2 together, it will be 18. Now we need to write the factors for 18. So you know that 9 2s are 18. Second factor will be 6 3s are 18, right? So from these factor pairs, we need to add these two factor pairs or subtract them so that we can get number 3. That is the coefficient of the middle term. So if you add 9 and 2, you will get number 11. If you subtract them, you will get 7. So this pair won't work for us. Now we have 6 and 3. So if we add 6 and 3, we will get 9. But if we subtract 6 and 3, we will get 3. So this will work. The subtraction of 6 and 3. Now we will just put the values here in the equation. So it will be 9x square minus. Now instead of writing 3, what I will do? I will write 6 minus 3. Okay, because we cannot change the equation. 6 minus 3 is still 3. So we are splitting the middle term like this. And if we multiply 6 and 3, it will be equal to 18 times x minus 2 is equals to 0. Now we will open the brackets. Please make sure always you put these inside a bracket so that you will not become confused with the symbols. So it will be minus 6x plus 3x minus 2 equals to 0. Now we will take common from this. We will take 3x common from here. So it will be 3x minus 2. Okay. Now 3x minus 2, we will take 1 as a common because nothing else is common here. So it will be 3x minus 2 equals 0. Now it will be, we are taking 3x minus 2 common from here. So 3x minus 2, if I take it common, 3x will be left. So I will write it in another bracket, plus 1 equals to 0. Now we will apply zero product rule over here. That means either 3x minus 2 is equal to 0 or 3x plus 1 is equals to 0. So if 3x minus 2 is equals to 0, that means 3x is equal to 2, x is equal to 2 upon 3. If 3x plus 1 is equal to 0, that means 3x is equal to minus 1. So x will be equal to minus 1 upon 3. So the question was asking us to determine whether x equals to minus 1 by 3 and x equals to 2 by 3 are root of the equation. Yes, definitely they are the root of this equation. So this was the second question of the exercise. Now we will move on to the third question. Let's see the third question. Third question is saying 16x square is equal to 25. Now before we start this question, I want you to remember something. If you have let's say x square minus it should be y square, x square minus y square, something in terms of this, then we can break it down and we can write it like this: x plus y into x minus y. This is one of the basic formula that you must have read earlier. If you want to verify, you can just multiply these two, you will get the same term. So here the question looks very similar to this term, that's why I wrote the formula over there. So first we will take this 25 to the left hand side. So the equation will be 6x square minus 25 is equals to 0. Now 16x square, I'm sorry, I said 6 earlier, wrong of me, it should be 16. So 16x square. Now as we know that 16 is the square of 4. So I can safely write 4x square, because 4x, if you square it, it will be 16x square minus 25. So 25 is the square of 5. So I will write it like this. So make sure you will write the numbers or terms in this format, where you will get the square of one term minus the square of other term, so that we can apply this formula. So now we can just simply apply x plus y, x minus y. So here our x is basically 4x. So it will be 4x plus y. Y is 5 here. So 4x plus 5 into 4x minus 5 equals to 0. Okay. Now if you want to find the solution set for this, again we will use the zero product rule, that is 4x plus 5 equals to 0 or 4x minus 5 equal to 0. So from this I can say 4x is equals to minus 5, x is equal to minus 5 upon 4. From this one I can say 4x is equal to 5. So x is equal to 5 by 4. So solution set for x for this equation will be minus 5 by 4 and 5 by 4. So this is your third question. Now we will solve the fourth question. So let's write the question number 4 first. Question is x square plus 2x is equals to 24. So first I need to take this 24 to the left hand side. So the equation will be x square plus 2x minus 24 is equals to 0. Now again we will use the middle term split method, means this number 2 we are going to split into two parts such that the multiplication of those two parts should be equal to the multiplication of this number 24 and the coefficient of x square. So here the coefficient of x square is only 1, so number is 24. Now we need to find the factors of 24. So you know that 12 2s are 24 and 6 4s are 24, 8 3s are 24. So now if we add or subtract 12 and 2, we will not get number 2. If we subtract 6 and 4, we will get number 2. Same goes for 8 and 3. If we add or subtract 8 and 3, we will not get 2. So this pair will work for us. So basically again we are going to try splitting of middle term into the number 6 and 4. We are going to subtract these two numbers so that it will be 2 only. We will not change the equation. Plus, now 6 minus 4. See, I am always writing it inside a bracket. Please do this for yourself as well. So it will be x square plus 6x minus 4x minus 24 is equals to 0. Now I will take x common, that means basically we are dividing it by x, the first two terms, so it will be x plus 6. From here I am taking minus 4 out, so it will be x plus 6. See, always try to make the second term same as the first one, so that now we are going to take x plus 6 as common. So what will remain? This term x minus 4 is equal to 0. Now we will apply our zero product method. That means either x plus 6 is equal to 0 or x minus 4 is equal to 0. So if x plus 6 is equal to 0, that means x is equal to minus 6, or if x minus 4 is equal to 0, that means x is equal to 4. So for this, our solution set will be minus 6, 4. So this is our fourth question. Now we will solve the fifth question. So the fifth question is x square minus x is equal to 156. So first we will take 156 towards the left side. It will be x square minus x minus 156 is equals to 0. Now coefficient of x square is 1. So basically we need to find the factors of 156 so that we can add or subtract them to get the coefficient of middle term, that is also 1. Once 56 is a big number, so we will find the factors like this. Hope you remember this method. 2 7s are 14, 1, 2 8s, 78, then 39, and then 1. So the factors are 2 into 2 into 3 into 13. From this we need to find the numbers, the two numbers which we can add or subtract to get 1. I can clearly see, I deliberately write them like this. 2 into 2 is 4, 4 into 3 is 12. So basically this is 12 into 13. And if we subtract 12 from 13, we will get 1. So now we will put the values over here. X square minus 13 minus 12 x minus 156 equals to 0. It will be x square minus 13x minus plus, so will be plus 12x minus 156 equals to 0. We will take x common, so it will be x minus 13 plus 12. I am taking 12 as common, so again 12 into 13 is 156. So x minus 13 will come over here as well. Now I am taking x minus 13 common, so the remaining terms will be x plus 12 equals to 0. So x minus 13 equals to 0 or x plus 12 equals to 0. So in the first one is the case, then x equals to 13, or in the second case x is equal to minus 12. So our solution set will be 13 minus 12. So this was our fifth question. We will continue from the sixth question onwards in the next video. I hope everything is clear to you. If you have any doubt, you can write in the comment section. Thank you very much.